Hello! It's Feel Good Friday! Woohoo! Yay! Feel Good Friday! Mwah! How's everybody doing out there? I'm Margot Gunther and welcome to my sunroom. Oh my gosh, I love this room so much. I've got all 4 of my French doors open because the weather is perfect out there. It's about 70 degrees out and sorry, my background keeps going in and out of focus. That makes me kind of dark, but you know what I look like, right? So, wow, today's Friday, a beautiful one at that. And I'm all excited because my sweetie's riding his motorcycle over here after work today. And so that'll be really fun. And I'm just, you know me. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and do an Evo size. So I often do rub my hands together. Just rub your hands together for a minute and then put your hands on your face and just notice how good that feels. And then let's just rub behind our ears. Just do what I do. And then along the back of the skull. And then drag that down the throat past the collarbone. Oh, gosh. It's so funny because I always do that before I start the video. But then I do it with you and it seems like it just enhances it that we're all together doing it. Even though in, some reality, it's not really all at the same time, but it feels like it is, right? So thanks for doing this with me. So today I was thinking, since I got all these doors, that I'd talk a little bit about some of the ways that you can get feel good into your life while you're just walking around. And that's really important that we do that because, a lot of people think of, my Evo sizes and stuff like that as things that they do to get themselves out of stress. But the real trick to my feel good way is to do these things while you're walking around in your life all day long because, that's when we really need it, right? So, I use a timer. I'll use, hey Siri.
I don't have an answer for that.
Oh, she doesn't have an answer for that. Hey Siri, 10-minute timer.
10 minutes, counting down.
10 minutes, counting down. So in 10 minutes, my watch is just going to buzz and remind me just to do a quick anything that feels good. So this is the thing I always turn to. I do probably 50 or more of those a day. I probably do 10 to 20 full head massages a day. But one of the things that I teach people to use, and it works so well, I'm teaching them to get their chest open because, my feel good way isn't just about lowering your stress. It's also about healing chronic pain. And so much of our chronic pain is caused by our posture. And, when I say the word posture, just about everybody I'm talking to is doing something like this. And so one of the ways I teach people to open up their chest is it's one of the places where we're really stuck because our fascia, which I'm not going to go into a big discussion about what fascia is, but we get stuck in the position that we spend the most time in. So one of the things I teach people is when you're in the shower, turn up the heat and let that hot water go onto your chest and really melt it while you're massaging your head, right? And then when you get done, turn around and let that hot water go on your low back because those are the 2 places where we're the most stuck. And so then once you get it all melted And then I teach people, I can't really do the whole thing on the video because YouTube and Facebook get mad at me, but your whole chest, anywhere where there's bone underneath, and you have rib cage that goes clear down to here and get way back here, but especially get along where your ribs hook onto your chest. And what you're doing is, I'll do it on my leg so that YouTube doesn't get mad. I'm just using two hands and I'm just kind of moving it around and trying to unstick the tissue underneath. There's lots of layers of stuff, so you want to unstick that. And then you turn around and you do the same thing on the back. You know, just really get along that edge of that sacrum. And then look at this. You can get a pretty good massage back there. Switch to your wrist and you can get more, but this is the real key. A lot of people in my massage practice, this part of them is actually fused all together. And that makes it so the hips and the sacrum and all that don't work right. So then first you heat it. Second, you loosen it up with some self-massage. Third is you go to a doorway and you just stretch. So my feet are directly underneath me, and then I put my hand in the doorway, and then I come up on my tiptoes, and I just really stretch myself forward like that. And then another thing you can do, imagine that the other side of the doorway is here, is stretch yourself out this way too. And one of the cool things about doorways is there's lots of them, right? Statistically, they say we go through about 100 doorways a day. Sometimes the same ones over and over, like the bathroom. But what if just 1 out of 10 times that you walk through a doorway, you stop and stretch and really give yourself a good stretch? Even if you're not in a doorway, pretending you're in a doorway actually really works too. And so if you decide to do it, say 10 times a day or even more, that's going to get you more chest openers in your life than if you start yoga 3 times a week. Now, I'm not against yoga, go if you go, but what if you could do it throughout your day? And there's a second really big bonus to this. Every time you do that, it feels so good. Did you feel that? If you didn't do it, stop the video, go stretch in a doorway, and then come back and start it back up. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, that feels so good. And anytime you do something, anything that feels good, in 500 billionths of a second, your nervous system switches from fight or flight into rest and digest. And your muscles relax, your blood flow comes to the front of your brain where you can think more clearly in present time, your breathing slows down, your blood pressure goes down, and you're gonna feel better. And that's gonna make you feel better to all the people around you. So for those of us who live with or work with other people, we're always looking for something to make them feel better. If you make it a habit to stretch in doorways before you walk into a room with people, they're going to feel better because we exude how we feel to everyone around us. That's not woo-woo, that's science. And when we do anything that feels good and our whole demeanor relaxes, we're going to deal with stressful things differently. We're going to deal with not stressful things differently. We're just going to be better and we're going to feel good. And that, my friend, is the point of everything I teach, is to feel good. Right? Are you ready to dance? So let's see, where's my phone? I don't know what I did with it. Speaker, no, there's the speaker. I can't find my second phone. Well, now what am I going to do? I usually just set it right next to where I am, and I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Whoopsie. So, if you follow me on Facebook, you'll know that I got my pellet stove hooked up yesterday, which I'm very excited about. And so I thought today we'd have a little fuego. So get up and get off your butt and dance with me. We're gonna do a half a body self-massage. We're gonna do it quick because my time is getting kind of out there. So just do what I do and it will feel good. I hope you're having a beautiful fall day like I am. I'm kind of excited about some cooler weather so I can really use my pellet stove, right? Some of this we already did, so I'm doing it kind of quick, but that's really the point. Is that all of this can be done really quickly. I do my own stunts. So then drag all that towards your heart and we're done. Any of this can be done anytime, anywhere. Just take it apart, just do the arm, just do the leg, just do the chest, the neck, the head. Just do it. And dance more. Woo. I love you. Have a beautiful week, and I'll see you next Friday.